welcome back to finale part 1 of my Stardew Valley No Wiki Farm. Now you might be wondering, why the part 1? Funny story, my life kind of blew up the last week or so, and I have only been able to record up to getting halfway to 10 million gold. Because I don't want to be leaving this off for forever, I figured I am going to release this as part 1, part 2, and then once I have the part 2 done, I will condense them into one single video, very long, but I didn't want to leave you guys without content, because I'm kind of doing that with my Kingdom Hearts Riku side of the chain of memories, and I don't want to do that for Stardew Valley, because I'm having so much fun with it. This is my first time doing this format of video, so if you are enjoying this channel, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, all things that help my channel grow. I would greatly appreciate it. I have been trying to put in a lot of time and energy into this. I'm coming to realize that I don't really enjoy this format, so after this finale, I will not be doing 100-day videos because, oof, this is rough. With that all out of the way, let us hop into the finale part 1. On winter 15, starting off, I have to give Sam his daily Joja and give Ruby a little toss toss. Toss toss. Things to assume that I do daily is giving Sam his daily Joja, giving Ruby her tosses, checking on the fish ponds, grabbing animal products, checking the greenhouse for coffee and fruits, and processing animal products, fish roe and fruit whenever possible. Whew. I do finally decide to get a slime hutch to get some more passive income coming in, but first I clear out the mahogany trees in order to have a spot for the hutch. And Botan has thoughts. I think that she has many thoughts on this subject. As I go up to Robin, I decide to grab the 2 pines that I ignored last episode, and I'm glad I did, because I just got myself another golden cracker! Entering Robin's building, I see there's a party that I wasn't invited to. Rude. I commissioned the slime hutch and feel like it's smaller than I remember, but I think that was a 1.6 update. I kind of sort of remember it being smaller. Bad memory. No wiki. Meh. I check out the weekly quests and see that I've already done them. I decide to take Robin's resource rush. Wow, if I could speak. I decide to take Robin's resource rush because maybe I'll naturally get the stone, but I don't have to put forth any extra effort there. You know what I'm saying? I get excited seeing danger in the deep for chi, but then I realize it's the normal mines. I still grab it because maybe I'll do it, but I do still need the dangerous skull cavern. My next stop is the desert to grab another 100 starfruit seeds to prepare for my greenhouse being ready. Then I get the idea to trade my quartz in for bombs. Hi, Sam. I get back with my quartz, only to discover that the desert trader is at the night market. There goes that idea. But now I gotta get down there for my first nice chance at retro catalog. Oh, and my free coffee, of course. I strike out on the catalog, but it's okay. I'm not upset. Of course not. Definitely not. For sure not. I give my cracker to the last legendary fish, put away my quartz and starfruit seeds, and hop into bed for a cool 99,000 gold. Look at all that beautiful jam and aged roe. On winter 16, I discovered that my horse can walk on water. What the heck? I am going to take on the dangerous mines to get some chi gems before the night market for my coffee and chance at retro catalog. I have the blessing of extra ore and figured it'll be a good chance to get some radioactive ore. I don't think I'll need to craft anything more with it, but it could sell for a pretty penny. I hit floor 20 just as the night market begins, and I make my way down to the with plans to return after I do my check. Dejected, I head back up to the mines to try and get a few more floors down. At least I have my husband's portrait, I guess. I make it to floor 25 before I say I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I head back to sort out my inventory and head to bed. I sold off half my diamonds now that I no longer need friendship and get a nice 54,000.
Nice.
On winter 17, it's ancient fruit day, so I change my plan since I have the memory of a goldfish and was going to try and drill up the mines again today. I'll try to get to them after harvesting. However, I am greeted by Marlin today as I exit my home. Robin has finished with my slime hutch, and it's time for me to get to slime breeding for a little passive income. In case you don't know how the slime hutch works, you put slime eggs in the incubator. They'll hatch slimes. If you have a male and a female, they'll breed and make baby slimes. Every day, every 5 slimes will get you a little slime blob thing that you can break open if their water bowl is filled. Don't worry, you can just put a sprinkler next to it. It'll give you slime, and sometimes petrified slime. Wow, I can speak. I just sell the petrified slime, but get enough slime for this egg maker and you can sell slime eggs for a nice little sum. The best ones to sell are the tiger slime eggs with purple right behind, but you get random colors from the egg maker, and I don't think you get tiger or purple from them. I know tiger, maybe purple, but I digress. Slime hutches don't make a lot of money, but it's passive and it's money. I get my slime hutch set up. I give them a section for the slimes, though I should have put down flooring so the slime lumps don't spawn there. Whatever. And put down my sprinkler, and now I wait for the money. Cha-chang! I see it's wine day as well as I leave the hutch, and so the plan is to do morning chores, harvest ancient fruit, and get them kegged up, then get to the mine for today. This will be my first full wine kegging, and I'm excited for next week. Even with a partial kegging, I'm getting an absolutely fantastic 560,000. Oh boy! But I won't have time to do much in the mines. I make my way down to the night market and plan to hit up the desert afterwards to grab my spicy eels so I can get a bit of luck tomorrow. I get my coffee. Aw, how cute are Evelyn and George? It's my last chance at a retro catalog, and denied. But I do finally get to pick up the red fez. I put down pathing in the slime hutch because my brain won't shut up until I do. Add a chest to store my slime and cook up my coffee. Then it's time to bed down to some excellent earnings. I am sleeping well with my 650,000. I am now 3/10 of the way to perfection. On winter 18, I need to make good progress down the mines. It's an okay luck day today, and I have my spicy eel to give me a bit more luck. Before I get started, I check my mail and discover that my Secret Santa, it's here. Joy. Maybe I'll skip Winterfest this year. And surprise, I get my final ostrich hatch. I'm gonna name you Nut, because I totally forgot about Peanut. I get a jam day in, so I pop in some fresh roe and pumpkins, then gear up for the mine. I get a galaxy soul drop on floor 37, so I'm saving 40 chi gems there. I make it to floor 80 and get back to my farm. I slap that galaxy soul into my sword and make sure to get the last fish pond, the golden cracker I picked up in the mines. But that choice made me pass out. At least I was in the house, so no gold find. I end the day with 115,000 more in my wallet, and I am pleased. Winter 19 is my first greenhouse starfruit harvest. I do a quick changeover because I have to meet up with the traveling merchant and get back to the mines. She once again has Sam's portrait, and I'm wondering if it's because I fully maxed his hearts, and if this truly means that I've ruined my chances for a retro catalog. I am thinking there is a way I can get one, but I'm going to wait until after I reach perfection because it's very cheaty. In the mines, I snag another galaxy soul on floor 88 from another cheese slime, so I'm wondering if I'll be able to snag the final one I need from another slime as well? I start getting very aggressive to slimes. Die, slime, die! I dip at 100 because I still want to get some cheese in the casks in my basement. Only 20 floors left. I'm hoping for a good luck day because those monsters were ganging up on me. I finish off some loose ends from the morning and get my next round of slime eggs. I sell off the blue and red ones since they'll sell for more than green. I'm leaving 4 green eggs behind to hatch them to bolster my numbers, but any more that I get, I will sell, since hopefully between 6 eggs, I'll have gotten at least 1 male and 1 female to breed. I hunker down to bed, earning 70,000. Let's go! I wake up to a message that a male slime has hatched. I think that means the next egg will hatch tomorrow, and hopefully that'll be a breeding pair to get my slime farm up and running. It's a bad luck day, so I'm not looking forward to the mines. On floor 103, though, I got a whole iridium band from a prize slime. Dang! On 104, thanks to all my bombing, I finished Robin's Resource Rush and got another 2,500 gold in my pockets. Despite the bad luck, I get to the bottom by 620, and I have a bunch of gems in my pocket. I decide to go to Ginger Island to buy the last galaxy soul that I need. I look through all the rest of cheese stock and realize I don't really need anything else from him. I grab some pressure nozzles to add to my greenhouse. iridium sprinklers so I can take down the quality sprinklers, but that means I no longer need to do any more cheat quests. I'll continue to do the board in town in case there are any I haven't done, plus those quests get me thousands of gold to complete. I add the pressure nozzles, and now my greenhouse is fully efficient with 4 sprinklers, and then I add the last galaxy soul to my sword, getting me an achievement in the galaxy sword's final form. Maybe. The preserve jar is finished right as I was putting things away, so I put another round, then head off to bed. That's another 200,000 in the bank! I wake up to another notification that a male slime has hatched. Breeding operation is not up yet, but soon. I did change my outfit last night to fit with my slime aspirations. Now I match my slime brethren. For today, I want to open up my golden mystery boxes and clear out my quest log. Gus sent me a letter a few days ago asking for a coconut, and Willie wants me to catch a lingcod. Both are pretty easy to do, so I'll knock them out. With that, and the traveling merchant, there isn't much I want to do, so I'll probably be heading to bed early today. My day with the traveling merchant yielded no catalog, but she's selling a lingcod. I checked the quest and it doesn't say I have to catch one, just bring one. So I'm going to try and give that to Willie and see if I can cheese the quest. She was also selling lucky lunches. They were a tad expensive, but I always feel you can't ever have too much luck. Maybe I'll get a good skull cavern run in. On my way to Willie, I found the prismatic butterfly that I got blessed with today. It gave me a sum of money, but I never check how much. And I got a sum of money from Willie as I gave him the lingcod. I totally caught on my own. I get some fairy dust from Lewis's prize machine and give Gus my coconut. Then I have to return to my farm to finish my morning chores that I forgot to do. I open my golden mystery boxes to a lot of poop and elixirs. I wait to get the last 3 milks in, but then head to bed. I imagine I'm going to start getting a lot of short days. Before I can sleep though, I get a cutscene with Sam talking about how he feels. Like he just bums around and is lazy. But it's okay because I make all the money we need, and he just doesn't need to work. But he wants his life to have purpose, and honestly I feel the same. I think I'll hate retirement. I plan on going to Florida, work for Disney part-time so I get a free entry to the parks, just so I have something to do. But yeah, so, Sam, he said he'll let me know how it goes. And I figured this is because we maxed hearts with him. So, interesting to see another marriage candidate's cutscene. And now I go to bed at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I wake to winter 22 and Ruby is crawling. And as I'm doing morning chores, it did it! Yay! Finally! We got the first one. Ah! Well, now I can go ahead and move these on over, get ready for spring. Oh my gosh, yes! Now I wonder how long it'll take to get the rest of them. I add a bit of blue grass under some fences at the back of the animal pens in hopes that it'll spread during the season changes. I grab my weekly quest. I went with Robin's resource rush again because, again, I might naturally get it, but I don't have any plans to focus on it. By 2 p.m., it's time for bed again. Winter 23 opens up with a message that a female slime has hatched. Let's go! I will still hatch my last green egg because I want to get the slime farm up and moving. I think that it's every 4 slime actually gets you a chance for 1 blob and up to 5 a day, which is different than what I said before. But again, I can't check the wiki. Haha. Something along that. After grabbing my blessings, I feel that it's a good day for a skull cavern run. I'm just gonna go grab my row and head to the caves. I don't feel lucky in the caves. I don't hit any treasure floors except for the forced one on floor 100, and all I got was a seed maker. I got a couple of prizzies, but nothing to write home about. I leave on floor 103 because I wasn't going to get much further with it almost being mid. I clean up my inventory and get to bed. The next morning, I am greeted with another female slime hatching, so I think we are good to go on our breeding operation. It is Ancient Fruit Day, so I head over to Ginger Island right away. After plowing through my ever-growing harvest of ancient fruit, I read my letters and I'm reminded that tomorrow's Feast of the Winter Star, and my secret friend is Pierre. Do I really want to go? Maybe. I can try for the tea set. Ugh. I also spend a couple of minutes cutting down the trees just around the farm area of Ginger Island, because I'm always in need of wood. I walk into a very beautiful site in my storage shed, but quickly do my rounds in case there's any other row I can get. Oh look, my horse is walking on water again. I have so many extra ancient fruit that I realize I should dehydrate whatever I have left over, because my field is currently producing enough for me to keg whatever I have, even with selling the gold stars. I lay down that night with my husband, 2 cats, and a massive $700,000 in the bank, leaving me at 4.6 million, almost halfway. Hi, Santa! Oops, I forgot the milk and cookies again. After checking on my cheese, I run into a cutscene with Sam. He's excited to get an offer to do music for a TV show, but then realize it's for kids. Funnily enough, I thought you act like a kid, it should be easy, just as the option pops up. But I play it safe and say he should ask Vincent for help. What great Christmas news! And guess what I got for Christmas in the mail? A bomb! I also got my slime blob, which yielded me 20 slimes, enough to throw another 100 in the egg press. Sweet! I finish my chores, grab a Prizzy, because of course I have Pierre, who's one of the most difficult people to gift, and head off to the feast. It's only after I give him the gift, I realize I maxed hearts with everyone, and I could have just given him cheese. Well, Penny is my gift giver and she gives me pink cake, which is a decent gift, but I'll admit, I was hoping for the tea set that I've never ever gotten in any of my playthroughs. But sure, pink cake is great. Time for bed. I've really turned into the antisocial farmer that just comes to get gifts. Whatever, spring is almost here and my money making is going to ramp up. It's another day, another chance for the retro catalog. Let's go! The merchant was once again selling Sam's portrait and not the catalog, and I misclick and accidentally buy another portrait. I decide I'm going to rip out the coffee plants in my greenhouse, so I swing by the desert to purchase seeds. Because I don't feel like matching, I just grab 200 because I'll use them eventually. But that means I need 18 more hyperspeed grow, so I have to check my chest to see how much I need to go radioactive ore farming. Suckers! I don't need to go radioactive ore farming! I still have the afternoon, so since the luck is good, I decide to do a casual skull cavern drop. On floor 52, I finished Robin's resource rush for another 5,000. I leave at floor 126 feeling pretty good. I hit a lot of treasure floors, but didn't get anything amazing, and I found a single prismatic. So that wasn't too big of a buzz considering how I didn't even start until afternoon. I ended the evening with another 72,000. My starfruit is ready, so I go in and change out the coffee beans to starfruit and throw down my fertilizer. I see that I started with 204 seeds and ended with 88, which means I have 116 starfruit growing, and I totally didn't use a calculator to find that out. I swing by Clint to open up my golden coconut and mystery boxes, and now it's taunting me with that skull and an auto petter. At least I got more lucky lunches. The auto potter made me think about getting another coop or barn, and then I realized that I never got the blue chicken cutscene with Shane, so I wait for Shane to come home to see if I can trigger it. I tap out around 9 and get to bed to a super awesome 200,000. Gotta love that aged legend row. The first thing I do on Winter 28 is head down to Marnie's place to try and get those Shane cutscenes, and I think he has to be home for them to trigger. I get the cutscene and I immediately leave, but I'm happy that I have access to the blue chickens for future. But then I go to the merchant for, my daily dose of disappointment, only to finally get the catalog! Yes! Let's go! I go back to the house to drop off the catalog so I can decorate it after getting the clock, only for Sam to give me a demo of his song. Oh my gosh, that was adorable! I'm so glad I married Sam. Oh my god, I love that. Thank you, Sam. I bumbled about the rest of the day, not having anything important to do. I do have another browse through my chests for anything I can handle parting with, mainly gems and a few multiple quality items. I also go to the sewer to change my mining professions because I know there's one where I can sell bars for more, and that is another revenue route I can try and take advantage of. After second guessing myself on the mining professions but choosing correctly, I am rewarded with 160,000 for my slight inventory purge. It's Grandpa! I forgot the first day of year 3. Oh my gosh. It's been many years since we last spoke. You were just a little girl. Do you remember? Look how far you've come. If I don't get 4 candles, Grandpa, I'm gonna go crazy. Though you have forgotten me. Though you may have forgotten me. I did, actually. I did. I've been here all along. You see, my body has departed this world, but my heart will always remain in Stardew Valley. Because here's the thing. I usually finish perfection before the end of year 2. So I haven't seen Grandpa for a hot second. Aw, Grandpa. This is such a beautiful background, too. Oh, no. Okay. Grandpa. You've been here 2 years now. I'm so proud of you, my dear. You're a better farmer than I ever was, and you've brought great honor to the family name. You'll bring honor to us all. I can feel it now. My spirit is finally put to rest. Bless you. And now I get the statue of perfection, I think. Because then she will give me the statue of true perfection. The future of No Wiki Farm is in your hands now. Farewell. Okay, first thing we gotta do, we gotta check out the candles. Let's go. Ooh, all the green, all the green. Okay. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Yay! Let's go get that statue of perfection. Oh, Leah, what are you doing here? Hi, Mana. Are you free this afternoon? I finally got my act together and I'm doing my art show tonight. Okay, cool. You're interrupting me, Leah. You're interrupting me. Oh, is it that she doesn't do it in the winter then because it's too cold? Well, I have a lot of weeds to clean up. Ooh. Let's go ahead and get my statue. Nice. And special order board, I'm hoping for leeks for George. So we'll check that out, and back to my voiceover. Oh my gosh, spring is honestly spring year one or spring day one. This is the last of my special skills that I need. Okay then. Fantastic. The spring onion. Because he's gonna give me a special skill for, and I can sell the spring onions for more. Come on, just go faster. I'm watching my YouTube video. Oh, and here's where he shows me that there's lots of little aphids on the spring onion. So he teaches me how to clean the spring onion. Yeah, he opens it up. Which I never knew that that's what a spring onion looked like until this game. Ew, that's what you're eating. That's why you should clean your vegetables and fruit. Because, ew, Bertha, ew. Okay, come on. Cool, hon. Yeah. I'm fiercely clicking. Because you're interrupting my YouTube time. I'm just watching YouTube as I'm doing this. That's horrible. No. Exactly. Put it in the grass so they can live. I'm still wearing my slime outfit. Okay. So that means I know how to clean the spring onions without harming any bugs. So now spring onions are worth 5 times more the gold, which I don't really care about because it's still pennies. But that means my special items is now completed. Yeah. I get over to do the request board, and I finally got the quest for George, proving that the checks do mean I did the quest. I wonder if it's UI info sweet. After getting all the fields down and chores done and animals released, I go south to clear everything out to give leeks more room to spawn, and I finally got the raccoon bear thing. Maybe it's a spring thing? Huh? I run up the mountain lake to snag a largemouth bass, then over to the beach to get its seaweed, and yes, I do have time paused. I figured it's not too bad now since there are going to be days where I go to bed at 2. I just wanted to make sure I didn't feel rushed cleaning out my farm. Then it asks for steam foam pudding, and as I stared at the camera in disbelief, I remembered that I might still have one from before, so I rush up to my farm. Then it asks for a strange bun, and I know I don't have any of those, but the void creatures do drop them a lot in the dangerous mines, but that'll be for another day. I wake up on Spring 2 and decide to give myself a new fit before starting all my dailies. After searching for leeks, I go to the dangerous mines for a little and get that strange bun that I needed. I deliver it post-haste and also grab some leeks to deliver them to Evelyn. I still needed to forage for a few more, but at least I'll get this part done. I use the rest of the day to finally make a choice on the pathing around the giant crops, and I get it down. I'm still not 100% happy, but it's something. with the nearly 100,000, I have passed halfway and have $5 million in my pocket. Now it's time to speed up. As I check on my slimes, I see a baby born right before my eyes. Okay. Yay. It is ancient fruit day, so I go ahead and harvest all of my fruit and head directly to my wine sheds. After the switchover, I see that the 98 starfruit wine alone is 300,000, and the 176 ancient fruit wine is netting me over 600,000. Let's freaking go! I don't have anything else to do, so I toss the wine and my leftover silver starfruit into the shipping bin and go straight to bed to see my profits. This is my first over 1 million in a single night. Thank you for joining me in this part 1 of my 10 million gold grind. Words are hard. I just finished recording my script. Like I said, I'm not used to this format of video making, so it is taking me a little bit of time just for that. But also, I've had a lot of stuff happen to me this week and last week. But we finally got the retro catalog, so I'll be able to start decorating in here after I get the 10 million. I'm actually more than halfway. I am a sixth of the way there, so the sixth? That doesn't sound right. But we are over 6 million, almost to 7 million, so I'm hoping that it won't take me too much longer to get to the 10 million. But I at least wanted to give you guys something just to show that it is happening. I am working on it. I've just had some setbacks. Thank you so much for joining me for this part 1. Like I said, I will record the part 2, and then after I've released part 2, I will put them all together in one video just in case anyone just prefers it that way. Thank you again for joining me for this episode, question mark. If you've enjoyed yourself, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, all things to help my channel grow. I know I said this at the beginning of the video. Figure I put it in back here as well. If you're still with me, why? But also, thank you. And I will see you guys in the finale part 2, hopefully very shortly. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.